What's up, YouTube? Don't talk about race. Before you go any further in this segment, we go any segment. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. I be just, I talk funny, but anyway, yeah, I think we all talk funny. We all speak funny. People just have just different. I believe, you know, that technically mankind has been told so much. How to blunt it back? Just mankind is. You know what? I don't even fuck with these niggas like that. I know who smoked it like this. It was Mr. Devin Rowe. So yeah, nigga, that's how I'm about to play this game. Anyway, you ever wonder why they put you in a racist category or race category? It's because it's like the colors are in a race themselves. Like which color can get ahead? White folks, Asians, black folks, which race of people can outlast the other race of people? And at any given time, if something bad or something goes on, it wasn't this race of people's fault, it was that race of people's fault. And what I might be saying might make no sense to you and might be completely boulder dash. But at the same time, that's my whole point. I don't really believe in race. Like, it just don't add up. Like, I look at it like there's a group of us that stayed on an original course of evolution and a group of us that was that were modified by something. You want to call it God? I'm gonna be honest. It was aliens. The writings on the wall. In the events we were modified, or there was a time where God came and created a man. Then that God that came and created a man was an alien with advanced freaking technology and the capabilities to actually create a human or modify the genome and the biological makeup of humans. Like, it ain't that I'm sounding smart. Most people be like, "Oh, these people be sounding smart," or another person sounds smart. You sound stupid when you tell people they sound smart. I think we're all stupid. I think we're all dumb as fuck. Like, it doesn't matter what the freak we know, we're still all stuck here on the same fucking rock, trying to get free and figure out our lives and figure out heavens, hells, what's created below and above. Like, how dare you? How dare you judge anybody before judging yourself? You are almighty because you're either Christian and you found God, or you're Muslim and you found Allah, and you think that this guy is on his path and he ain't found God, he need God, I need to bring him Jesus. Man, who the fuck are you, man? Oh, this guy done lost his way. Oh, this woman, she needs help. Man, let these people experience that shit. I'm pretty sure they'll get it together. You know, you get it together or you die. And whether you go to heaven or hell is completely up to you and the Most High and the powers that be.
Yep,
Like,
on the side of the box for the USB fit.
I mean, like, either way, it's like this, man. You got to look at life like this. You were born. You don't know why you were born. You just know that you were born. Now, you can make up a story as you evolve and you grow in your life. You can come up with your own story as to why you're here. Technically, I'm going to put it into this perspective. You know, John and Jane had a child. That child was you. You can go around telling everybody you ain't had no mama and you ain't had no dad, so John and Jane don't exist to you. And that you were brought into existence of a spontaneous, conception of just being. And that shit goes on for a time, and people live and die, and comes up, you a last survivor and some other shit. And you start just telling people that you God, and then they believe that shit. That's just how it goes, because who the fuck is gonna tell them that, you know what I'm saying, you lying if you their mama and their daddy, you their daddy at this point, or they mom at this point, right? Look, man, I'm just going off on tangents because this is my blunt talk, and people want to come around me now because they want to hit my blunt and be present in my fucking live or whatever. But at the same time, you gotta understand this is a Josie moment, because people gotta understand I just don't care. Like, I lost the cares a long time ago. You bring my blunt back to me, a half a blunt, nigga, and then I'm gonna take forever to pass that bitch. That's how it go. Especially when I pay all my bills on time. I deserve to smoke weed. I try to pay all the bills that I pay on time. I'm gonna up my bills. You ever just notice, no matter what race you is, you got bills? That's why I don't believe in race. Like, maybe like privilege and not privilege. I don't even believe in that. I believe in either you got it or you don't. And when I say you got it, you born into this shit with the ability to just have shit or the ability not. And either it's up to you if you want to change that. Like you gotta work hard and you gotta fix your brain and your thought patterns. And it really doesn't matter how you get to it at the end of the day, long as you did it in a positive way and you added something good into your existence. Like that's really what it falls down to. Like black, white, Asian, all of these people. Like, look, I ain't gonna lie. If you pay attention to the spectrum,
When that box is highlighted,
like, bro, they giving away $800. I mean, $8 billion worth of reparations, or they trying to get $8 billion worth of reparations, and they trying to get the taxpayers in freaking California to pay for it. And there's a lot of people that's like upset about it. And technically, me with this color skin, with this black skin of mine, I have to sit here and think like, what have my ancestors been through, and what it took for my people to actually get here, and whether I even feel like, am I being greedy to say we deserve those reparations? And technically, we don't deserve those reparations. We need to take that money and put that shit towards the preservation of what's new in our life and keep going forward. Like, and try to never go down that road again. Like, that's what we need to do. We need to try to take the lessons. All right, if we can raise $8 billion up, then if we can really raise $8 billion up, nigga, that shouldn't be no homeless people next year. I'm gonna be real with you. Nobody should be freaking homeless. Don't be thinking about just giving this shit to one group of people. Man, make this shit work for all of us so we can do what we need to do to survive and preserve this shit. Like, look, man, we all know Earth is about to flip and go topsy-turvy. If you haven't felt that or felt like something about to go down, then your ass is crazy and you really living in a matrix. I'm gonna be real with your ass. You really stuck in what you got going on and you need to come out of it. It's okay, it's cool if you want to die, but that don't mean you gotta just be like, give up right now. Go ahead and play the game. Play that shit all the way through and see where it really goes. See what you actually get to see in this shit. But my grandma used to say, y'all ain't seen shit. And I used to be like, I wonder what she mean. Like, what did she see? Like, coming up as her, because she came up, my grandma was like, she passed away, like, not too long ago, um, at like 89 years old. Like, she was in her 80s, like, late 80s. This lady was on her way to hitting 100. So I'm like, technically, she was there at the complete end, or not the complete end, but when slavery was supposed to be dwindling out. So my grandma actually picked cotton. So I'm like, what does she mean we ain't seen shit? I already know what she mean we ain't seen shit. We think we got it tough. Like coming up from the 70s and after, like shit has been easy. Like it ain't been hard. When I think about it, you gotta think about the past to get to the future. Like we got it easy. Like money is every fucking where. We just seem to want to do whatever we want. And you know what I'm saying? Smoke it all up and get high and waste time. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if something happens down here on a wide scale, then we all gotta feel it. And most people be sitting there like, well, why should I care about this? Like, I don't really give a fuck about a lot of things, but I think we should care about our preservation. Like, we should care about the energy that it took for us to actually get here, and realize the fact that this energy is borrowed. Like, we borrow this shit from the energy. We borrow this energy from the universe just to exist for mere seconds. You know what I'm saying? Mere shards of existence, like mere blinks of an eye in the fucking scale of the universe. We borrow this shit just to understand what we need to understand. That's really what's happening here. And you don't even know it. Like, and people want to ask this question of how can this person do this or how can this shit be this or shit. That's because you borrowed this type of time just to understand that type of action. Now, why you keep doing this shit. But you're gonna keep borrowing time just to exist, because that's when you just like pop in and then you're gone. It's the whole point. You're trying to pop in and stabilize, like on some forever shit. That's why this actually feels like it's going on forever until you die. You know what I'm saying? It's just that serious. Like, you know what I'm saying? People be like, oh, time's moving fast, but this shit is taking forever. You ever wonder why? It's like you waiting on something. You waiting on death's embrace. I hate being like that way too, but you're also waiting on the enlightenment of life. Like you're waiting to learn your ultimate lesson and fulfill your purpose. You know what I mean? You can't do that if you're worried about race and what color some person is. You know what I'm saying? Because it'll cancel you out every time. It'll create a stagnantity of whatever the fuck you want to call it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know what I mean? At the end of the day, two times two, one times one, when you got dang scale it with two people, when you put it on a universal scale of one body, me and one woman, no matter what race she is, coming together, we create a third entity. So the numbers start going off right then and there. They start acting stupid. Now, God forbid she gets what done. It's a double blessing if she gets pregnant with twins or triplets. Then one and one just made some whole other numbers that you like, damn, I made 8. He was all, damn, it was me and my wife, and now we got 3 kids. That's fine. I just reconnected. They cut me off. So now I don't like what I be doing when I be on this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I be dropping like simple truths. It's the age
99785.
of Aquarius, so it's parables.
Shut up.
I mean, stabilize your
It's a
reality. Can't help but think like that. Keep thinking. It ain't even a day. It's my device. I'm on the iPad 6 mini. I love the iPad 6 mini, but that's my whole point of why I keep going on a tangent. And I'm outside because I can't smoke in my house right now. So that's just it. It's rules and regulations you gotta follow. And no matter where you go, you got that shit going. No matter what race you is. So that should let you know what this shit really is. Race is a division tool for whatever and whoever is using it. I'm not one of the like super conspiracy theories. Like I know it's powers that be that want you here and powers that be that don't want you here. That's on a physical and non-physical scale. It's just entities that don't want humans or there are you, period, to exist. And entities that want you to exist the moment you come into existence off of your borrowed time. It's just or your borrowed essence, or borrowed energy. Time is. And to be honest with you, I'm glad there's certain, light skinned or Caucasian or European American type people that are feeling like they're apologizing for like what they put, the dark skinned American type people through. And the reason I say type is because me myself, I'm confused with what the fuck to call anybody. I just say if you're born in America, you're an American. If you're born in Asia, you're an Asian. If you're born in freaking Africa, you're an actual African. I don't believe in all of that African American or Asian Latino shit. I believe you are where you're born. Like I got I'm gonna say it like this. I got white friends that act like my black friends and black friends that act like my white friends. It's just different ways to people. It's just how they are. I just say it's because of where they're born. And that's what I reference it to. Like, I try to not even pay attention to the color of people most of the time. But it's only. Don't talk about race. Just push through it. You know. One day you'll wake up. Maybe. Maybe not. You know. Maybe you'll talk to God about all of this shit. You'll ask him like, why? Like you're like a normal human. And he's gonna be like, are you entertained? Did you not find what you was looking for there? Like, damn. The opportunity was